was on the county commission, Montgomery County Commissioners meeting this afternoon. Uh, it, it's the 10th of December, and I haven't had Facebook for about 6 years, so I have no way of even watching that video, but I want to let the administration know that my apology was sincere, you know, and I'm thankful that, you know, the president of the commission there, Debbie Lieberman, um, she asked me to stay and talk to one of the I don't know what her title would be, but and I talked to her and I told her I had a house phone, you know, and I didn't explain to her that I can't sit here by the phone, you know, but I did, you know. I sat here all afternoon after the meeting and got nothing done, you know. I'm down. I said at the meeting that I'm down to 2 days to get all my stuff packed and moved into storage and return the key. I got to return the key by 4:30 tomorrow at the property management company. You know, and I talked to my head vest uh, caseworker today, and he said that he was talking to the landlord, and the landlord said, you know, was telling him what to do. He's a middleman between me and the landlord because, you know, the landlord has been involved in so much. They've been trying to extort, pay $500 out of me. They've come here to the door threatening me with violence, and you know, they stole my shed. I mean, they've done so much stuff, you know. And I've talked to um, um, Debbie Crawford, who's one of the higher ups over at the Public Housing Authority, you know, and it sounds promising with her and stuff. But you know, and I've sat here, I've waited on everybody. I mean, I've waited on um, hotline people like the VA, or I'm sorry, yeah, the VA hotline, not the VA hotline, I'm sorry, the HUD homeless, you know, hotline and all that stuff. And I've called the Washington, D.C. Veterans Hotline, and they hung up on me twice as I was telling them the story, you know. But I've sit here and waited on phone call after phone call, you know, for my caseworkers at the Public Housing Authority and HUD VASH, the Dayton VA. And I mean, I've sat here, I've wasted day after day after day, and I know everybody thinks I'm wasting my time sitting here doing videos instead of packing my stuff. But no, I've got a house phone and a computer, and if I don't sit right here, I can't get the crucial messages that I need. You know, I guess people don't understand it they don't understand the not being able to afford a house or a cell phone. You know, and I don't want one anyway. They're unhealthy for you. But my health has gone so downhill now. Yeah, when I finally, you know, when I knew that the county municipal building was closed, I you know, tried to jump into packing all this stuff up, and I was just like a dog chasing my tail. I couldn't concentrate, and you know, I'm I'm drained. I'm physically drained. I've told this entire story, the whole entire story, at least 2,000 times in the past 90 days, you know. And maybe you can tell by my voice, and you can see by the look on my face, the way my face. I'm afraid to, I don't even want to look at the camera, you know. I haven't shaved in days. You would think I was homeless already, you know. So uh, there's no way for me to pack all this stuff up. My trailer's full right now, and I can't even take it to the storage place because it's closed, you know. And I'm not even sure if I want to. I rented a huge space to get everything in there, and that I had rented there before, and there was different amenities. They've done improvements and all this stuff, and the advertisement says it's climate controlled and all that stuff, and I'm so scatterbrained from all this stuff and being exhausted. I didn't ask if any of that changed. You know what's there, because a lot of my stuff is perishable. If it freezes, it's done. I got electronics and stuff like that. I can't, if it's not climate controlled, I need to try to get my money back. So I got to start there in the morning, and then, rent a smaller place there, because all of the other climate places won't let me put my motorcycle in there. Nobody wants to buy it. It's winter time for one thing, and everybody wants to get it for next to nothing. Back when I bought that thing in 1998, believe it or not, I paid $26,000 on a 5-year loan for that thing. I'm not going to give it away. I'll destroy it with a sledgehammer before I give it away. I mean, that sounds selfish, but look at me. I've got two cervical neck surgeries, and discectomy and fusion. I've got a tennis ball sized hernia. And I'm doing all this stuff by myself. If I try to hustle and load up all this heavy stuff, I might as well just kill myself now, because I'm going to be dead. My insides will rip open. I mean, I've got a belt that I wear. I've got it off right now because I'm not lifting anything. I just don't know what to do. I'm out of time. I'm out of options, and all these people have known about this for 90 days and done nothing. They've known that, about the extortion. Heck, half of the people didn't even know it was unlawful what they were doing. I mean, people that have titles and earn big tax dollars, I don't know a damn thing about their own job, and don't care. And because I didn't just go along to get along, pay the extortion fee. The landlord has come here violent, threatening me with violence and everything, and because nobody's done anything for 90 days, everybody else is in retaliation mode too. They don't want to do their job. They're not only just incompetent now, and careless. Now they're doing stuff for spite, and playing games with their phone, blocking me and all that stuff. Now, look, these people think I'm stupid, and I'm far from stupid. I make a bunch of dumb mistakes sometimes because I put my trust in the wrong people, and of all caliber, not just dirtbags. Well, I can't say that, but I'm trying to, I turned over, people were commenting, maybe if you had toned it down some and took out the profanity. I watched the First Heavy Metal Church this weekend. Their recommended viewing appeared in my you know, my recommended viewing for the first time in a long time. I used to belong to that church, you know, and I had a falling out with some of the stuff that was going on there, but you know, I apologized to them, you know, and they accepted it, and I thought it was all, you know, taken care of. But anyways, it was such a powerful message this past Sunday. It really it moved me, you know. Um, it was about, you know, judging other people and all that stuff, and I put some input in on it, and that people enjoyed, you know. It was about it, and he was talking about addiction and all that stuff, and I'm like, you know, sometimes uh, I no, I said the urges to get revenge on people that have done you wrong, which was part of what he was talking about. I said that becomes addiction that's um, worse than drinking and drugs and porn. You know, I mean, it's higher. It's such a ugly thing, and you know, and anyways, that message really touched me. You know, and I was able to talk to my youngest daughter's mother, and we you know, we're not patching things up like that, but you know, we were able to have a civil discussion and learn that you know, a lot of the things that we were fighting about was, you know, was about, you know, we thought each other had done something, and it wasn't us. You know, I'm not going to go into detail on it, you know. But the point is that, you know, her and I were getting along and made some important discoveries about, you know, what happened, you know. And, you know, and my children don't even speak to me because of this. It was a child support issue, you know. I have 4 children. Well, one of them is dead now. And I owe 0 child support. Matter of fact, I went to the county commission meetings and 3 meetings back there in 2017 and got them to give me my money back. That's what I said. We said at the that's what the apology was about at the county commission meeting. You know, and I went there. I'm not gonna lie. I went there. I had a script. This is how God works. I had a script that I wrote, and it was going to be pretty. It was going to cut to the bone, you know, and it was a lot of truth, you know. And sometimes the truth really hurts, and causes you more problem than anything, you know. I mean, not more than a lie, but just keeping your mouth shut sometimes is the most beneficial thing you can do. But anyways, after that sermon, I took down all my YouTube videos and tried to edit them as best I can, and on this subject, yeah, and I don't know, I can't even think right now, you know, so, you know, and I really genuinely, you know, had this pressure lift off of me that was so amazing. You know, and I knew that stuff subconsciously, and I preach it. I just don't practice it all the time. I forget, you know. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But, you know, I don't know what to do. You know, I'm so close to just saying, I don't care about any of this stuff anymore and just walk away, you know. Take some clothes and some essentials and just hit the street and go until my health is, I'm 62 years old, and since the pandemic started out, my health has went way downhill. You know, I didn't get the vaccination or anything, but you know, just laying around not being able to do anything, and you know, watching videos eating junk food and not good for you, no exercise. And then you don't have any energy to do any of that stuff, but, when you can get out. So, anyways, either, you know, the landlord says that they're going to the eviction hearing anyways. I don't know. I don't know the procedure that well to know if I have to be there if I turn the keys in. There's so many ifs and stuff that I can't ask anybody. A lawyer won't even talk to you. Legal aid sent me a letter because they saw the case on the docket, and it was about 3 years ago. I was begging them to help me with the exact type of case, and they told me that, good luck. So, and I got evicted unlawfully in violation of state and federal laws and federal regulation. And that's what I said down there at the county commission meeting. And I was expecting a call today. I didn't get it. I'm not mad about it. Doesn't do me any good to rant and rave about it and throw, push people away. So I need your help. Debbie Lieberman and Judy Dodge, Carolyn Rice, and the lady couldn't remember her name if my life depended on it, but she seemed like a really genuinely nice lady, and she does a lot of things. She's busy as can be. All these people are taking on more than they can handle, unfortunately, and they're probably not, it's a messed up situation all the time. They're probably not getting the compensation that they deserve for all the job that they do, even though we may not like some of what they do. A lot of what they're doing is great stuff, And it's hard to remember that when you're mad at people, I gotta stop because I'm not in an emotional state to keep talking about this. I'm ready to just walk away.